Hello, Kim. How are you today?
Fine. I have a little job for you.
What's that?
I want you to take this to David Glover, and nobody must know about it.
I don't know, Kim. If your husband were to find out.
It's only a reference. My husband's preventing David from working, and it's not fair. Please do this for me, Jean.
All right, I'll slip out with it later. Here's your husband now.
Thank you.
Morning. Did you have a good day off, Nurse Bell?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Tate.
Good. You're up early, Kim?
I'm not the best shape to lie in these days.
Ah, never mind. Won't be long now. Then you can get back to your bad old ways.
Not looking forward to being here on my own.
Well, then come with me. Have a chat to Sarah, it'll do you good.
I don't want to chat with Sarah.
Look, I've got to go to work. I still think you'll feel better if you had to talk to the police.
I wouldn't, Ned. I were robbed, and that's that. Talking about it won't help.
Suit yourself. If I can't nip home, I'll ring you.
Bye.
I'll see you later, love. Keep your chin up. It isn't my decision. It has to be our decision. Please. Please sit down. The most important person in all of this is Joseph. I mean, he might have to be an only child, but I'd rather he wasn't.
But is it worth you going through all this fertility treatment and maybe still ending up disappointed?
Yes. I'm prepared to take the chance.
When would you go?
Today.
So soon?
I can't wait. I phoned the clinic in Santa Monica and they say they can take me any time. So what do you say?
How will you manage on your own?
There aren't many advantages being stuck in this thing, except when you fly. I'll be treated like royalty.
All right, I'll start to pack. I hope you're doing the right thing.
There's only one way to find out.
Who is it?
It's me, Linda. You all right? Since when did you start locking the door when you're in?
Since I got mugged on the stall.
What happened?
Oh, what a beautiful morning! Oh, what a beautiful day! I've got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way.
Are you all right, Uncle Zach?
I'm better than all right, I'm Andy.
Are you smitten with that pig lady, Dad?
Her name's Lisa. And we're just good friends.
See? I told you there's no going on. What about my mum, Dad?
And when was the last time we heard from her? 5 months ago? 6, 7? You got to learn to live with it, Sam. Broaden your horizons. Get yourself a girlfriend.
Hi. One with a reliable guide dog.
Shouldn't you two be scanning the airways, looking for crowds at a disaster?
There seems to be a shortage of major accidents at the moment, Artina. So, you know, nobody wants burgers and that.
Well, like I said to Sam, you got to broaden your horizons and make things happen.
It's a bit fancy.
I only intend getting married once.
Linda, you know, your dad and me haven't had the best of times recently, financially. I mean, we'd like to do the best for you.
Mum, don't worry. I've talked to Biff about it, and we're going to save up and make a big contribution to costs. The main thing is to get everybody together and have a party for family and friends.
Come in.
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Tate.
No bother, Ness. What can I do for you?
Mrs. Tate has asked me to deliver a reference to David Glover. I thought you should know about it.
Thank you, Nurse. Your loyalty is appreciated.
You should also know that your wife's blood pressure is a little on the high side. And for the baby's sake, I think she should be resting more.
Right.
I've done it!
Oh, congratulations. Scott's managed to open an envelope.
Have you done? I passed my GCSEs, maths and English, and geography and art.
Oh, well done, Scott.
Yeah, I mean, now I can join the army.
But you've no need now. You've got some qualifications.
I want to. I mean, I can carry on with my qualifications and I can learn a trade.
Yeah, he's right, Viv. I mean, if that's what he wants to do, we should wish him well.
Don't talk like that in front of him. You're too young to join up. I don't want you to join up. You don't know what's best for you.
Mum, I do. I mean, after reading leaflets Dad got me, I know exactly what I want to do.
It's all your fault. If he does join up and anything happens to him, you're going to have to live with that for the rest of your life. Without me.
Butch? Oh, Tina were right. There's no crowds to be found, so I think we'll have to make our own.
How?
Well, we'll find the right place and cause some sort of accident. The crowd will gather and then we can sell the hamburgers.
What do you reckon, Dad?
Aye. I think it's worth a try. Hey, but nobody's got to get hurt. Something like a fallen tree or a breakdown in a narrow lane with traffic queues for miles. Aye. Hey, we've got to be careful.
So anyway, Kim Tate and Dave Glover, well, that started about a year ago. Of course, I was the first to notice the signs, but as per usual, I kept it to myself.
Sounds like a real turn-on. Older woman, hired help. You'll be telling us next that we're rolling around in the hay?
And other places.
And we thought this was a sleepy little village where nothing ever happened.
Oh, what? You'd be amazed. I could tell you things that'd make your hair curl if I was that way inclined.
Please do, and let's see what happens.
Behave yourself.
Why? I know how you like it with people watching.
Right, well, I think I'll call it a day.
Oh, Betty, don't go. She's only winding you up. Betty!
So, what time the Sugdens expecting us?
I said I'd be there for 7:30. Are you sure you want to come? It's hardly going to be exciting babysitting.
Oh, well, it's a night off. I'm sure we'll find ways to enjoy ourselves. The kids are going to bed, aren't they?
Do you want to come and see the car, Mr. Pollard?
Yes. Got to get something from the house, why not?
Uncle Zach, I think you're missing the point in all this.
No, I'm not. We pretend there's been some sort of accident. A crowd gathers, and then we've got people to sell burgers and sandwiches to.
Exactly. So we need somewhere where people are passing, not the Woolpack car park.
Maybe you're right. I just think it'd be handy for a pint.
Yeah, but we need more than just passing trade. But I need to call up the Windsors for some ketchup. But don't get any ideas about the Woolpack.
Bit early for you, Viv, isn't it?
Don't care. Large rum and coke, please, Terry.
You sure?
Never been surer.
Anything I can do to help?
Yeah, you can take my mind off things by going to see Frank Tate about those dance classes.
Well, instead of just talking about it.
Exactly.
Ah, I'll pay for your drink. I've got some time off later on. We can talk to Frank then.
How you getting on, Sam? Oh, looking good. Yeah. You haven't cleaned the lights, Sam.
But we're only going to Grange Park, Mr. P. We'll be there and back well before dark.
But that's not the point. The widow we're going to see could be a very important client. They like to think they're dealing with successful people, and successful people means nice cars. So, clean the lights, Sam. Correct.
Right.
Why do you have to dash off the shop now when there's work to be done?
You want me to look nice for our important farming friends, don't you? I have to go into Leeds to get anything decent, so I have to go now.
Just make sure you get enough petrol this time.
Alan, is it all right if I go about 3 o'clock this afternoon? Chris is going away for a couple of weeks and I need to be there to see him off.
Business or pleasure?
Business, he's going on a course.
Oh, well, it should be a quiet day.
Yeah, that'll be all right.
Al, you haven't forgotten that it's my afternoon off, have you?
Yes, I had, but I can cope. We're usually pretty quiet.
Oh, right.
All done now, Mr. P.
Good. Well, we'll get off then. I think you've done a good job.
You saved me life, Mr. Pollard.
Oh, I might have known it'd be you lot.
Yeah.
Who's gonna pay for my bike?
Well, if you hadn't have parked it there, I wouldn't have hit it in first place.
How about had to swerve because of her?
And I had to swerve because of him.
And he saved my life.
And I have an important meeting to attend.
You still had enough time to save my life, though, eh, Mr. Pollard? What's going on? What's happened?
That's what I hope to find out.
Who's gonna pay for my bike?
It weren't my fault.
Shut up. Is anybody actually injured?
Not me, thanks to Mr. Pollard.
Quiet, Sam. Let the constable do this as quickly as possible.
Any damage to vehicles?
My bike.
Apart from your bike. Right. Now we're getting somewhere.
Right, I think we can sort this out for ourselves now, Raymond. Thanks very much.
If only it was so simple. I need to see some vehicle documents.
Ah, now I have still got the receipt for this bicycle, fortunately.
Me like tax, insurance, MOT, that sort of thing.
Exactly.
You're checking the car. You haven't asked how I am.
I can see you're all right. If you weren't, you wouldn't be making such a fuss.
That's it. If you expect me to stay here after that, you've got another thing coming.
Well, just shut up and get rational, will you?
Right. You sort this out with the hillbillies. I'm getting back to civilization, and I'm not coming back.
Faye. Faye.
Hey! Stop her if she's the one I've got to claim from!
Right then, Tina will be in touch about the details, but from now on, you're our official holiday dance instructors.
Heidi, hi.
Pleasure doing business with you, Frank.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Ta-ra.
I can't believe the way that Tina Dingle's wormed her way in there. Do you think there's something between them?
Nah. Hey, mind you, folk will probably be saying the same thing about us.
But there isn't really, though, is there, Terry?
Yes, there is. I mean, let's not kid ourselves about the reason why we're doing this dancing lark. It's all we can be together, legitimately.
I thought it was to teach people. I am a married woman, don't forget, Terry.
Aye, and if you were perfectly happy with Vic, you wouldn't be here with me now. Don't tease me, Viv. We're both too old for it.
It's a dangerous game.
It's more than a game to me. And I'm willing to chance anything to be with you.
Nurse Bell tells me your blood pressure is up again.
It's little wonder, is it?
That you need to rest for the sake of the baby.
That's what I'm trying to do.
But it appears that you have too many distractions here. So we've decided you'd be better off at Broad Oak Nursing Home until it's back to an acceptable level.
Don't I get a say in the matter?
Oh, no. You've signed away all your options, Kim, until after the baby's born. Nurse Bell is packing for your journey.
You're being far too high-handed over this, Frank.
What are you going to do about it? Scrap our arrangement and say goodbye to £1 million? You're playing by my rules, Kim. I own the game.
Have you just got up, mate? No, I've been awake all night, thinking what they've done to me. You know, I'd be lucky to get a job as a farm labourer around here with Frank Tate poisoning everyone against me.
Well, what can I say, mate? You've crossed the lord of the manor.
Fell for his lady's lies. No, if truth be known, I fell for hook, line and sinker. It's a flaming reference from Kim. Can you believe it? And a note wishing me well for the future. You know, I'm gonna let her know what I can do with this. She used me. Cast me off, eh? Now she has cheek to send me this.
Are you sure I can't come with you to the airport?
Why? You've got 5 people coming for dinner. I've got to be there 3 hours before takeoff. You just get bored to death. I've told you they'll treat me like a lord in a wheelchair. Just wish me luck with the treatment.
Good luck.
Do please help yourselves. Thank you. There's plenty more if you'd like it.
Thank you, Mrs. Cunningham. I must say you have a lovely house.
Well, when you've taken tea, I'll show you some of my treasures. But they'll probably turn out to be quite worthless. Oh, I need another cup and saucer. Excuse me.
Worthless. Even the teapot's got to be sentimental value only.
Yes, that's what I feared. You see, I've nobody to leave me bits and pieces to, so I thought I'd sell a few things and get a few jobs done around the house.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we can do, shall we? Rest assured you'll not get better prices than what I can offer you.
Oh, that's very reassuring.
You can trust Mr. Pollard with your life. I know I can.
No, Sam, we don't want to bore Mrs. Cunningham with our private lives, now do we?
Oh, no, please, chat away. I don't get many visitors.
Mr. Pollard's been like a mother to me since my old mum left.
If you are in agreement to my terms,
Not
then...
so fast. You keep forgetting I'm not a proper secretary.
Sorry.
Right, if you're in agreement to my terms...
Please return your signed contracts as soon as possible.
Nurse says she's not in the house. Where is she?
Oh, this is getting irritating. Get off my property, now.
I want to speak to Kim.
Didn't you hear me? Leave now before I throw you out.
You're an old man, Frank, with a bad heart. Now, don't push it.
You're a loser in a rich man's company. Now, I've been very patient with you up to now, but don't push your luck.
Leave, Dave. If anything happens, I'm Frank's witness that you burst in here.
And this is the last contact I ever want with her.
That's an interesting development.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Pollard, and especially for bringing Sam. I was only expecting an antiques dealer, not a superhero.
Kapow!
Don't do that, Sam.
Batman and Robin, Mr. P.
You've certainly brightened up my afternoon.
You going to drive?
Oh, go on then. Have a good time.
Cheers.
Be good. Go to bed when Kathy tells you. Go to bed when Kathy says. Bye.
Can I play out for now, please, Auntie Kathy? Mum said to ask her.
OK, just be careful.
I will.
Don't go too far.
Hi, come in.
Thanks. Oh, you look terrific.
Thank you. Where's Vi?
It's a long story, but she's gone back to the big city. Hope you don't mind me coming alone.
No, I'm sorry. Is it a permanent split or just a tip?
Who knows?
Oh, thank you. You're the first here.
That's not like me. Where's Chris?
Well, he'll be somewhere over Greenland, depending on what route they've taken. He's gone to America on business.
It's a bit sudden, wasn't it? What a high flyer.
Certainly impulsive. You sit down, I'll get you a drink.
No, let me help. So it's just you, me and the Sugdens, then?
I'm afraid so. If I'd known Faye wasn't coming, I probably would have cancelled,
I'm
but...
sorry, I should have let you know.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Come on, cheer up. It'll be a lovely evening.
You know this isn't my cup of tea.
That's why we've got a nice big bottle of red wine. Smile. Perhaps not.
So, what's going to happen between us then?
Well, what do you want to happen?
Well, what I want is for us to live happily ever after in our own restaurant with Alice. But that kind of puts Nick out of the picture, so I don't want that. I'll settle for just you.
And our own restaurant.
Yeah, we could make a real go of it. Fancy place, very exclusive, one sitting only, down by a river. Paradise. I'll go.
Oh, you! Stay away from here!
Who was it?
Oh, just some kid.
Well, that's strange out here. I wish Robert was home.
Oh, Robert will be all right, and that kid won't be back. Don't worry.
Oh, it's odd, though, a kid trespassing up here.
Andy! What are you doing here? Come with us and I'll tell you.
I'm telling you lot straight. If you don't get my bike sorted out before Seth comes in, there's gonna be trouble. It's my only means of transportation and my livelihood.
We know that better, love, and we're working on a way round it.
Aye, after we've sorted out having no tax, MOT or insurance for Ratmobile.
That is your problem. My bike is also your problem to sort out first. Or do I need to see my solicitor?
Zach told me what happened, but it's only a bit bent, isn't it?
It's bent beyond repair.
Except by me. What I can't do with a pipe bender and a spot welder cannot be done.
I piggin' well love you.
We'll have it picked up tomorrow and back in 2 days at most, or full compensation.
Or I'll see you in court.
If she says she can do it, she can. If this woman says she can knit fog or juggle soot, then I'd believe her.
I bumped into some hikers on the top field who'd obviously had enough. They had a mobile phone and wanted a taxi number so they could be picked up. City folk.
And do local taxi drivers not pick up hikers?
Oh, Steve! In the middle of a field?
I was only joking.
Oh, excuse me.
I wonder who that is.
Robert, come in.
Robert, what's wrong?
Tell him, Andy. It's my gran. She's gone to sleep and I can't wake her up.